Hello parents, we're going to quickly go over our parent meeting in video form. I will send out this document to everyone so they have it and can access all the links and the calendar and whatnot. To the parents that showed up at our meeting, I gave everyone one of these. So we went through as a troop with the whole group, and the boys picked out what they wanted to do and where they wanted to go for campouts. And this is what we came up with in our calendar. So the way this works is we have a theme for each month. That theme is going to cover specific types of either merit badges, rank advancements, or different things that we can focus on from the program features guide, which is a Scout workbook. It's almost like a textbook for school. Scout BSA has a thing called Program Features Volume 1, 2, and 3. So as you look at this, PF1 page 95, this means it's from Program Features book, the first volume, page 95. And you can see the link to those items down here, Program Features Volume 1. You can just do a Google search for Scouting Program Features Volume 1, and you'll find it. It's a PDF document. It looks like this, Program Features Volume 1, and it has a list of all the stuff that's in that particular book. So page 95, scroll down here to page 95 and see what that looks like. It's the cooking. It's cooking. So it talks about specific advancement opportunities that we will cover that month, and we'll get passed off for different classes or rank advancements. Now, your boy may be already through these particular levels. That's fine. We can work on other things or different merit badges while some of the younger boys are working on some of the rank advancements. So we have specific things that we'll be covering. So you'll notice the first week we're going to be doing page 102. Scroll down here to page 102, and here's the troop meeting plan for that particular week. These are the things that we will be covering. Now, it's important to note these things aren't necessarily set in stone. This just gives us an outline of things that we can be working on and when we can specifically work on them. So we should never have a week where we're wondering what to do and not getting anything done. And then there's other things on the calendar like stake standards night, and then at the bottom is our camp out for that month. This one in January is not necessarily set in stone. We actually have another one, a different one we may be doing, but information to come on that. A camp out is scheduled for every single month, and these boys picked the place that we would go. Tuesday is a month we'll be doing as a stake merit badge powwow for 2 of the weeks, and the other weeks in between those we'll work on completing the merit badges that they're reviewing there and other rank advancements. So also in some of these months you'll notice flags is listed here. This is when the times we will be meeting and where for those flags and the day that is on. And then you'll notice here in June, Scout Camp. We're planning to do Thunder Ridge, June 26th through July 1st. Thunder Ridge is down in by Beaver, Utah. This little link, you can click on that and it'll open up the page and take you to the Thunder Ridge site on utahscouts.org, so you can get more details. But they have some really cool, they call them merit badge rank advancement adventure tracks. So the boys can pick kind of what they want to do and cover. They may already have some of the merit badges that are covered in one, and they could work on some different ones. But it's a week-long camp, and it should be a lot of fun. It's as noted here on the sheet. It's $250 per boy. That does cover food, and the flags fundraiser that we are doing should cover all of those costs, as long as your boy shows up to help us with flags each time that we do flags. If they miss a time or two, they may need to come up with some funds on their own to cover that cost, because as has been explained, at least to the existing boys and for the new boys and parents, the way it works with flags is you're giving every boy is given the same base amount, and then each time you show up to help with flags, you're given another portion to add on to that. So it could be something like everybody's given $100 to start with, and then every time you do flags, you get $15 more or something to add to your account, basically, that you can put toward summer camp. So any questions about that, just let me know. But that's how they've been doing it for a while, and I think it works well. The boys earn their way to scout camp, and a few of the boys and/or parents don't get stuck doing all the work. So for flags. And let's see. So there's the calendar for the entire year. Again, these items aren't necessarily set in stone. We just wanted to plan everything out so we could focus on having fun rather than planning stuff from week to week. So Timberline, I wanted to make everybody aware of what this is and how awesome it is. It's a week-long scout camp for the boys. They don't go, with our particular troop or group, and the leaders, us as leaders, don't go with them. But it's a leadership training and camp for the boys. So they go and they learn how to be a scout, how to run a scout troop, and more than that, they learn how to be a leader in life. And they get to spend a week away from home, which is good for mom and it's good for the boy, because as missionaries are going out at younger ages now, they need these opportunities and experiences where they get to separate a little bit. The information for 2017 isn't available yet. They're generally later in the summer when they have these, and if you sign up by early spring or February-ish, it's usually around $150. So those costs would come out of the boys' pocket or out of the parents' pocket, but there's some additional fundraisers that I'm working on setting up with the bishop perhaps to offset those costs, and again allow the boys to basically earn their way to do that. But I would love to see any and all of our boys go sign up for Timberline. It would be a great experience for them, just make them better leaders and strong young men, and it would be a really good opportunity for them. The other thing I wanted to bring up real quick is just Duty to God. This particular link here, click on that link. It opens up the Duty to God page. We need to get more active and involved with the Duty to God in our quorum. So the boys should be sharing their Duty to God experiences on a regular basis with our quorum, and we haven't been doing a very good job of that. So if possible, if everyone could please work on this at home, Duty to God, go to this particular website on lds.org, the link's right here, and have your boys go through the process, fill out, write down their experiences in the book, and have them bring their book to class so they can share those experiences. That's part of passing it off, is actually sharing their experiences. They don't need to get necessarily into detail, but sharing with the other boys, and just it's a good opportunity for them to grow spiritually and strengthen their testimony and work on becoming better missionaries. So that's what's going on with us. And one other thing I wanted to show you as well, which is called scoutbook.com. All the parents should have been sent an email from scoutbook.com that you can see your boys' rank advancement and where they're at with their scouting. So your view is going to look a little bit different than mine. That's fine, but you'll have access to your particular boy. So, for example, if we were looking at if you were Jacob Olson's parents and you were looking at where he was at, you can see how far along he is with his merit badges and his rank advancement, and you can see his all the other specifics and details here. You can see what he needs to do and things that he might need to pass off. If you wanted to work on some of those things with him, you could, and then get in touch with me and let me know what you've worked on. Some things have to be worked on with the scout leader and the troop. Others can be worked on at home. But this is just a good way for you to see what's going on. Also, you'll be able to see the calendar, and I'll try to keep the calendar up to date on what we have going on. But for example, I have the next one in here is our combined young men, young women on December 21st. It shows me who's invited, who showed up. And when we do service or campouts or different things like that, we'll be able to. This is where we'll keep our messages and our. Hopefully, we can get people to use this so they're reminded, because it will send out a reminder and just keep everybody up to date on what we're doing. Permission slips for this one are required. You can click on this right here to access the permission slip and send your boy along with it. Please use it. It has a mobile phone app, smartphone app as well, scoutbook.com. If you have any questions about it, let me know. Thank you.